Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo November 10, 2024. You're at your best taking care of business today, or focusing on setting and reaching your goals. With the moon at the top of your solar chart all day, meeting your responsibilities without delay can help protect you from emotional ups and downs. Decision-making isn't at its peak, however, as one part of you wants to know all and discover the many angles of a situation. There can also be a minor struggle with wanting to take the lead or collaborate with someone close to you. You're more sensitive to people's evaluations of you today. Do what you can not to scatter your energies. Sometimes, compromises are harder to reach than compartmentalizing, and today may require the latter. Even so, conversations can be stimulating, and someone's talents or observations can benefit you now. The potency of the new moon in Scorpio is still incredibly intense for you. This is because you and this sign both exist on the same polarity, exact opposites on the zodiac wheel. This new moon in Scorpio highlights the balance or imbalance in everyone's relationships. On a positive note, it can help people to work better in tandem as they assess if their full needs are being met by one another emotionally, physically, spiritually, and financially. Yet, if they are not, this new moon can help them to be healed or else offer a way out once and for all. What will come to mind when you think of your career path? You will be in the spotlight, as the moon in Aquarius will sextile the North Node in Aries and trine the South Node in Libra. You might be initially taken aback, especially if you are not comfortable with receiving praise and recognition. However, you have worked especially hard to get to where you are. You show up, get the job done, and have a positive influence in your work environment. Let others celebrate you for all of your hard work and contributions to the workplace. You could feel especially powerful right now, so be sure to keep up your physical routine in order to get the full benefit of this transit. Today's planetary influence could be the reason for your feeling of increased mental capacity and greatly enhanced ability to communicate with others. You may make people feel better just by giving them a compliment them today. Enjoy this transit and celebrate with a really fun workout. Welcome to Sunday. It's where your financial situation and career objectives are in the limelight. You'd be wise to consider all of your income and expenses and see about reworking things, so your long-range goals are more attainable. If you've been considering a career change, this will be on your mind much more, as well. Take steps to see all of the options you have, and if you want to pursue something totally different, research what you need in the way of education and experience. While thanks to the moon there is a lot of focus on the adventurous and professional side of life's fence, this serves as a glimpse into some major changes ahead on both fronts. Meanwhile, the sun is quietly entering its final 2 weeks in your relationship sector. There will be a lot more focus on your relationships next week. For now, with the solar on your relationships and the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, especially commitment to your relationship, still in the early days of her first visit in 4 years, it is more about simply being aware. While the sun moves into his final 2 weeks in your relationship sector and the solar will only remain on your relationships for another 14 days, the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, is still in the early days of a 3-month visit. This gives you a chance to observe while knowing you will have time to commit to what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. Our eyes in the sky. If recent changes have made your goals feel harder to reach, take a deep breath and give yourself permission to pause and regroup. Remember, setbacks aren't necessarily roadblocks. They're often opportunities in disguise, giving us a chance to step back, reevaluate, and refine our approach. Think of them as gentle reminders from the universe to adjust, adapt, and ultimately grow. It's like those times when you're determined to reach a destination but realize halfway there that you need a new path. Have you ever set a goal that felt out of reach, only to find a new and better way forward? If so, you know how satisfying it feels to overcome initial hurdles and end up with an even better outcome than you first imagined. Embrace these moments, because they're simply steps along your unique journey toward fulfillment. If you're feeling an itch to try something new or explore unfamiliar territory, today's a wonderful day to dive in. Learning a new skill, taking up a hobby, or even joining a class can enrich not only your mind but your social circle too. When we share learning experiences with others, it creates special bonds that often become lasting friendships. Whether it's a cooking class, a fitness session, or a creative workshop, the joy of exploring with others can be truly inspiring. Have you ever joined an activity just for fun and ended up meeting people who brought something wonderful to your life? Think of today as an invitation to step out of your comfort zone. You never know what new adventure or friendship might be waiting for you. Physically, today's energy could bring an extra boost of vitality, and this is the perfect opportunity to channel that into self-care and well-being. Maybe you've been wanting to get back into a fitness routine, try out a new workout, or pick up a long-lost hobby like cycling or yoga. These small, positive steps toward health have a way of uplifting not only the body but also the spirit. Have you ever felt that surge of clarity and calm after a good workout? Why not let today be your day to rediscover that feeling? Go for a brisk walk, stretch in the fresh air, or pump up those bike tires and explore a nearby trail. Even the simplest movement can remind you just how good it feels to care for your body. Meanwhile, certain challenges that have been lingering in the background may now demand your attention. And maybe it's something you've put off, hoping it would resolve itself, but today, it's clear it's time to handle it head-on. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, view this as a nudge from the universe to take charge. Facing these issues now can prevent them from becoming even bigger distractions down the line, giving you a renewed sense of control and peace of mind. Have you ever had that aha moment after finally tackling something you've avoided? Today might be that momento. It's your chance to clear the air, tie up loose ends, and move forward with confidence. Often, the solutions we need are more straightforward than we think, and handling things now can bring a profound sense of accomplishment and relief. If you're working on a long-term goal, don't hold back on sharing your enthusiasm with others. When you openly show your passion, friends, family, or even colleagues might feel inspired to support your dreams too. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how contagious genuine excitement can be? Your energy could be the spark that motivates others to pursue their own goals with similar passion. Let this positive momentum carry you forward, knowing that every bit of encouragement you share is not only helping you but also inspiring those around you. Sometimes, just hearing someone else's story can be the encouragement we need to take our own next big step. Financially, today might be a day where you feel like treating yourself to something smelly, and that's perfectly okay. Whether it's a book you've been wanting, a favorite treat, or a small home item, allow yourself that simple joy. Have you ever noticed how a small indulgence can uplift your entire day? If you keep your budget in mind, today's little splurge can be a fulfilling reward for all your hard work. And if you're considering a bigger investment, maybe in something that aligns with a long-term goal, remember to seek out some solid advice. A little planning can make a huge difference and help you make choices you'll feel great about down the line. Today is filled with potential, the chance to tackle old challenges, the freedom to explore something new, and the joy of celebrating the small victories along the way. Take a moment to reflect on what resonates most with you.